Welcome to the Nightly Rant
with
your hosts, Mike
and Torya.
This is the show where we examine society from a sarcastic point of view.
If you like insane conversations, this is definitely the show for you.
Let's get into today's topic. It was like a chorus of barking baboons as I walked in here.
Yeah, they're being obnoxious. If they bark during the show, there's not going to be any more baboons.
Depends on which baboon was the barker.
No, because they all bark every single time.
It's funny though how one of them can set off all of them.
It's always Yogi who sets everybody off.
No, Doug does it all the time too.
Once in a blue moon.
He's coming to bother me again, Doug. He's in a mood where he wants to be pet by the daddy. So I will pet him. But that reminds me of our crazy incident last night.
Oh, where the dogs went crazy and you couldn't hear what was happening over the ring?
Yeah, so I look at the Ring doorbell because somebody rings the Ring doorbell. And I see this guy standing there with like a clipboard.
First off, it's weird that somebody rang our Ring doorbell at like 5 p.m. because we're not exactly people who have lots of people who would just drop by.
It had to be later than 5. It was dark outside.
It was 5 because it's dark at 5.
Interesting. Anyway, there's this guy there. And he's just kind of standing there, like not doing shit, just standing there.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can I help you? And he's like, oh, I'm from, I need to get in the back to see your electric meter. Well, guys, our electric meter's not in the back. Nobody's is here. And they don't need to see it. They have it all handled electronically.
Well, and it's like, even if they needed to see it, you don't need to talk to us to get to it. You don't even need to go into our yard to get to it.
Yeah.
It's super easy to get to.
Yeah. And so I'm like, no, sorry. Who are you? And he's like, I'm the power guy. That's what he said first.
The power guy.
I'm the power guy. And I was like,
wow.
Who's that? That doesn't tell me anything. He goes, I'm with NV Energy. And then he flashes like a badge real quick and puts it away. And I mean, it didn't look legit. So I'm like, no, sorry. I'm denying you access. Now, come on. If that was the NV Energy guy and he had to see something in our backyard, he'd have told me, well, you have 5 days to contact the office or we're shutting off your power. But this guy was just like, oh, okay. And he just left because he knows that he doesn't want to put up a fight with me.
Or he would have said something to verify that he's from NV Energy. Like he would have said, is this the home of X with account number X?
Yeah. And later we checked and found out that they will never send someone to your door about your account or
without notifying
or your
you
equipment
in
without an advance notification, which we did not get any of. And so, we posted it to the next door
and Ring.
Well,
I tried to post it on Ring, but the moderators denied it like fascists.
Why?
I have no idea. It was just never approved, which means it was denied. And you don't get any notification because everything's anonymous.
That doesn't make any sense. First of all, it was taken with a damn Ring doorbell.
Right.
Secondly, it was a guy trying to break into our house. But there's nothing to see here.
No.
What idiots.
I know.
I swear.
The Ring moderators are the worst in this area.
Like I said, it makes me mad. Because I got a 3-day ban from all of Reddit for telling somebody that because they care about how Taylor Swift uses her plane, that they're insane, that they're mentally ill. I got a 3-day ban for that. I've been told that I'm so old I should die. I've been told that I will die soon. I've been told I couldn't die soon enough. Reported all of those. Sorry, they don't violate community standards.
Wow.
People fucking literally said they hope I die.
That's fantastic.
But I saw someone that I think they're mentally ill if they care so much about how Taylor Swift uses her damn plane. And I get banned for 3 days.
I'm sure Taylor Swift has a website with a contact form on it. If they have such a problem with her usage of her plane, maybe that's where they should send it. Because I'm pretty sure she's not reading Reddit comments from random fuckwads.
Well, exactly. And it's just, and then these people, like, there's an Amazon Prime subreddit. And so a lot of people are leaving Amazon Prime over the whole putting advertisements into the programs.
Yeah.
But they're announcing their departure like they're at the damn airport.
It's such bullshit. You're okay. Amazon Prime, free 2-day delivery, access to Amazon Fresh.
In some instances, free same-day delivery.
Right, but the free 2-day is what they guarantee. You get access to like a whole shit ton of stuff. And you're going to cancel it over having to pay $2 extra if you want commercial-free Prime Video? Really?
Well, and then they say like, oh, well, you know, Amazon sends me the wrong stuff. They send me counterfeit stuff. So I challenged somebody. Show me what you ordered. Yeah, when you search for the item, there's like 4 different listings.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is Amazon's Choice.
Yeah.
And it has like hundreds and hundreds of reviews. But the one he decided to buy was like $40 cheaper, had no reviews, was from some no-name company. So yeah, of course it's going to be a piece of crap when you get it. But how is that Amazon's fault? You made the choice not to buy the Amazon's Choice item.
Okay, but now I have to go off on a tangent. Sorry, but it's got to happen. I saw something really cool advertised earlier today, and it's a plugin that you install in Chrome. And it will tell you if it's a counterfeit listing or not. I don't know how it can tell, but it can tell if it's a counterfeit. And it says it does it for like websites that are selling counterfeit things. So like that Fanatics thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it was called. That was
you need to send me that link.
I don't remember what I'm sure it'll show me it again because I clicked on it. So I'll send it to you when I see it because it's supposed to tell you about the fake websites and the fake listings on Amazon.
Do you remember?
It's so you don't end up with a tablecloth instead of an e-bike. Like,
do you remember when my MSI laptop went belly up and we were going to replace it with another MSI laptop? We found this really good price and then they wanted us to Western Union them the money.
Yeah.
And they were on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of stuff that you're just like,
who falls for this?
It's 100% a scam. Why would I Western Union my Amazon vendor?
Right.
Why aren't they using Amazon's payment system?
Who falls for this? 0 people fall for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's really stupid. And you're right. I mean, and the one time I did get scammed, bought a e-bike for cheap and should have I remember saying to you, this price is too good to be true. And it was.
But it was like $25.
No,
okay?
It wasn't. It was $75.
$75.
And I ended up getting a Christmas
plastic Christmas
tablecloth for my $75. And by the way, what was funny about that was they like, your package is in the mailbox. I'm like, how could the package be in the damn mailbox?
And that's when I started laughing. And then you left and walked down to the mailbox. And the whole time I was laughing. And I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah, no wonder. You do suck. See, that's what it is. You suck.
And then you came in and you threw it at me.
I don't laugh at your pain, you giant pain in the ass.
You threw it at me and you said, here's your e-bike.
Yep. But yet, like, and then, like, you can't get your money back on that. I won't let you.
I thought you did on that one.
Well, yeah, I eventually did because I thankfully
challenged the car.
Yeah, you used the debit card. So I just challenged it. But it's like
the shorts that you couldn't get your money back on.
Yeah. It's just stupid.
Yep.
Just stupid. And like, I don't trust Zelle as a payment method anymore because of that
it's somebody I know.
Yeah, it's just like, I just don't trust that stuff anymore.
Like when the people came and cleaned our car, the people who detailed the car, we paid them by Zelle because like they just did the work. I mean, obviously they're not a scammer.
Yeah, they finished the job. You've already got what you paid for.
For paying for products that have to be shipped to me, fuck you. If you want me to pay by Zelle, I'll pay after it's delivered.
Yeah.
That's how that'll work.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least if you use Venmo, you can use the business Venmo, and they take 3% from the seller, but you purchase protection.
Well, yeah. Or PayPal where you don't put friends and family.
Yeah.
I mean, those are smart. Those are smart ways of getting stuff done.
Right. And the 3% of the seller pays is effectively the insurance that covers money they can't get back that they have to refund to people.
Well, right. And that's a lot. That happens a lot. But, by the time you hear this will be in the past, but we got Super Bowl events coming up next week, right?
No,
week after.
2 weeks, yeah.
So that's going to be exciting because the Super Bowl will have been in Vegas already by the time you hear this.
So get yourself over to the What Happens in Vegas YouTube channel
Yeah, because we're going to have at least one video, probably just one video on the events that we go to, and the atmosphere, and there's going to be like a fan festival that we're going to have gone to, and so you got to check it out. It's a fun video, and you'll enjoy watching.
Because we're not independently wealthy, we are not attending the $9,000 a seat Super Bowl.
Yeah, we checked prices, including fees, though. $9,000 a ticket.
Yeah.
Who seriously has that kind of cash? Like, that's just crazy. I cringed when we paid $150 to go to the Broncos game.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, it was a little bit less. It was like $140 after fees.
Let's not nitpick. I said
but it was after fees. Not bad.
Got cringing trying to pay $150.
That's why I make those ticket purchases. Then you don't have all the remorse.
It's like, wow. I mean, didn't you just get tickets to the Killers today?
I did.
That's going to be very interesting.
Yes. One, we've never been to the Coliseum and Caesar's Palace.
Yeah.
So that'll be rad. 2, the Killers are awesome. 3, Alyssa's going to come. And we'll all enjoy it as much as one another. Like, it is a concert that all 3 of us will love.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Totally agree. And they're a local Vegas band.
Yeah. Which is why I kind of don't understand why they're only doing, 8 shows? They'll extend it.
They do what the casino offers them up front.
They'll extend it. With the fact that I had to sit in a 4,000-person queue this morning to buy those tickets, and that I had like a panic attack stress fest buying them, they'll extend it.
So, since we mentioned it, we moved here to Vegas 2 years ago, and we started a YouTube channel called What Happens in Vegas. We're knocking on 10,000 subscribers right now, and we've really only focused on it since half a year in, really focused on it. So here we are at almost 10,000 subscribers. We cover Vegas different than most Vegas influencers. Most Vegas influencers, they talk a lot about the hotel to avoid and all of that. And while we'll have some content like that on the channel, we don't obsess about it because it's easy to put out a video and say, hey, you know what? Avoid this hotel. Here's why. It's easy to do. But what we try to do is bring you it from an angle that you wouldn't think about. Like one of our videos is 5 spots only locals know about. Like we're spilling the beans for you. And so if you're interested, you want to come to Vegas sometime and you want to visit and see some cool things, check out What Happens in Vegas. It's youtube.com/the @W8IV as in Victor.
I mean, if you scroll back far enough, you get to see Torya putting a giant mozzarella stick in her mouth awkwardly.
And if you scroll back medium length, you'll get to see Torya in a wedding dress.
Hey now.
Bingo.
Why was I in a wedding dress? This makes no sense whatsoever.
So, that channel is a fun channel, and it's very different from, as I said, from any other Vegas influencer. We have a kind of an eccentric approach to Las Vegas, and we expose it. I mean, you get to find one of the things I noticed that's different about our channel than other channels is we focus a lot on entertainment.
Right.
And that's because we like to be entertained at all times. So
I do like to be
entertained. And I think that's more what tourists are into. Because when I look at like questions that come up on Reddit, they're always asking like, oh, what's a good place to take, 4, 8, 15-year-olds? Or what's a good place to take my 21-year-old?
Right.
They're always asking questions about where to go. And so, yeah, entertainment.
Do you want to know where you shouldn't take your children in Vegas? Sequest. Don't do it.
Ever. Don't even go over by that place.
No, don't do it.
That was a horrible neighborhood. But that's all I got for you, man. We talked about everything and then some more. So I'm happy. Are you happy?
Maybe.
Well, I think you look tired.
I am tired. Now that Mike is no longer entertained. Good night, everyone.
Hasta la bye-bye. Thank you for listening to the Nightly Rant.
If you enjoyed the show, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Google Play.
If you didn't enjoy the show, please just ignore that previous request for a rating.
This has been a Yogi's Podcast Network production.